basic, and it was full of NCRT type of questions, like when 10 to 12 questions are full of NCRT type of questions.
Yes. Go ahead.
Listen to me. See, it's UPSC. You have to balance both your basics as well as your current affairs. You cannot rely either of them, because if you started doing that, it will be the biggest mistake. So my suggestion is that please balance your basics first with your standard books and then go for current affairs. Don't predict UPSC, because UPSC is really unpredictable. If you try to predict a single question, it will revert you, means it will reverse your thinking. So first, please balance it as you have enough time. Whatever you have read, just stop reading anything new. Just balance the older ones, what you have read, just revise them more and more, and you will be able to go through it.
Yeah, and another question, in environmental questions, in environment sections, in ecology sections, how many questions you would like to attempt, like how to take risk in that section of environment and ecology?
There are different types of categories of questions. If there is, it's a one liner, like you either you can take the risk of answering it, or you can leave it, like I told earlier, like filter feeder and few
climate change. Last year they asked about climate action trackers, greenwashing.
Yes.
These type of questions.
Greenwashing was a common term, like since last 2 years it's been in news. Like
Yeah.
even biotechnology was in news, like since last 1 year.
EP100, then conventions, then
And let me tell you, like how to go about such questions. Like if there are questions regarding organizations, the examiner does not wants to, like, he is testing whether he will take risk or not. In such questions, you need to, like, eliminate the organizations. Like the examiner always gives organizations as wrong. He can't play with the aims and objectives of an organization, right? So he will try to make some changes in the organizations or initiatives done by them. Let me tell you, give an example. Like there is a traffic organization, right? A wildlife crime detection organization. Uh, he had asked a question regarding that it's an initiative of dash and dash, and he had given that it's objective. Second statement was in no objective. Normally we tend to, like, we go on preparing everything, but he wants, like, if you know few organizations know, you can eliminate rest of the questions, rest of the statements. So prepare like whatever has been asked earlier, like for example UNEP, IUCN, whatever has been in use like since last 1 year. Prepare those organizations, just basics, like what are, you can visit their websites or just refer to our like channel. Like we have tried like almost covering all the organizations that were in use. Like we used to refer to like Down to Earth, Indian Express, and the Hindu. Like like for upcoming exam, they can ask regarding International Energy Agency, like the new tracker, some initiatives they have launched, right? That can be asked, like, and they can ask.
Questions are linking the locations of the international places to the environment. Like last year they asked about Crying Lake in Mali, Lake Babi. Like they are linking with climate change, dates of world with climate change.
There might be few questions like we can't answer. What we can do is we can stick to the basics, like whatever has been in the previous year questions and what is in use. Like if you go with that, you can answer. Like last year, like I had almost answered all the questions right. Like just going by the way of questions that have been asked. Like if you know, like organizations names are always wrong, and if there is for example whether if there is a statement like National Tiger Conservation Authority is a statutory body or not statutory body, how would you go about that such question? Like Nitin?
Okay, I think he is done with this question. Let's see. There's one more query. Let me address that. Fine, Adarsh. Hi, good evening. Others, as you have asked, that PD 365, there were no questions from the environment, and CA Vision, current affair magazine, there were questions were there. So if you are pending with some of the magazines, you can go for it. But if you are pending with more than that, please, like for example, 10 months, 12 months, please don't go for it. And see, I want to tell one thing, the harsh reality. These basically yearly consolidations, they are just for the satisfaction of the aspirants. They're not enough and they are not worth it as of now. So Adarsh, if you have any, I think 2 or 3 current affair magazines monthly, go for it, complete it. You have 40-45 days roughly. So you will be able to do that and just revise twice or thrice. You will be able to do that and you can go through it. Thank you. Anything else? Okay, I think he's not in the VC. Uh, Fine. Okay, Adarsh, yes, you have message. You have to do 3 to 4 months current affairs. Yes, please do it. Skip the April magazine and as of March as well. That's none, like 1 or 2 questions hardly, I am saying. So till February you can complete it. No worry. Anyone else now who wants to speak, please raise their hands.
Don't run behind the compilation set being released like just before the exam. You will lose the track like what you have covered and what you have not covered.
Yeah, they are just like, they are making fools of the aspirants nowadays.
Like if you follow our channel, like it's better than I can say like it's better than others.
Yeah, and
However,
I'm asking you to compile the things, okay? So do that. Okay, Suma, you have a question. Okay, if you are not here, then please ask it. Anyone else? There are many people with us who wants to ask regarding any subject, not environment, polity we can handle, economy you can discuss with us. Uh, it is not specific to environment today.
हेलो मैम.
Hi. Hello.
एक्चुअली मैंने
Hello.
मैंने लास्ट
yes,
टाइम हिस्ट्री में बहुत बुरा
I
किया
was
था.
saying
कैन वी
there are
डिस्कस
roughly
दैट?
40 to 45 days left for exam. So in this
Well,
last time, shall I stop reading newspaper because I am finding quite difficult to handle current affairs because
no,
after
please. Okay,
after
fine.
after attending previous attempt, I was
Hmm.
reading newspaper continuously, but there was lack of consistency between
Oh,
some days. So I was planning to stop reading newspaper right now, and I was thinking to focus on some current affair magazine. So I was asking, will you suggest me some magazines?
sure. Ravi, as of now, please stop reading newspaper. First, go to your standard books. Second, your current affair magazines, whatever you have read or what you're gonna read, but please, I would suggest don't go for much current affairs now. So if you have left with 2 to 3 months current affairs, you can go for it. And your previous year questions themes. Every time I say themes because themes are important. As aspirants, we also did the same mistakes. We used to do the current affairs question, not current affairs, previous year questions. We are supposed to do previous year themes. So please read those themes, learn them, and then go for the your prelims. So please stop reading newspaper. Just your basics and your PYQs and any mock test you want to give.
Okay, one more question I was having regarding science and technology.
Sure.
From where should I approach at last moment?
At last moment, I would say go for current affairs magazines. Don't go to any other sources. Just if you have read the NCRTs earlier, then go to your current affair magazines. Try to just remember them and don't read anything new. That's the one thing I would suggest to you.
Actually, I was focusing on Vision IS, that monthly magazine. From that
Sure.
magazine, I was studying only science and tech and related to environment portion. So do you
Oh,
think that covering science and tech from there will be valuable at this moment? Because 4 to 5 months magazine I have covered already.
okay. So as of now, please, I would suggest only one thing: don't read anything new. The more you will read new, the more you will feel you don't know anything or you are lacking behind. So it will reduce your morale and your confidence. So that's why whatever you have read, just read it again. Just read it again. See, UPSC is not about gathering much and much knowledge. It's about what you have, what knowledge you have. Just retain it. That's it. And that's the thing which we are not able to know. We are not remembering it, and there we are failing. That's the key point. We keep on learning new things and we forgetting our older ones. So basically, the thing is about you have to learn. You have to make it 100% sure the whatever you have learned so far. That's the thing. I
Thank you
hope
so
it
much
will.
for your suggestion.
Thank you. Anyone else who wants to speak up and ask us questions? Fine. Suma has asked us that he or she, whatever, I don't know, sorry. She has solved 2013 to 22 PYQ environment question along with four options. Okay, so he or she read the themes. Does it suffice? I have done my static also of environment. Yes, please go through once your any standard book again. Themes you have done very good, and just go through our environment channel updates because they are more than enough. Others is also asking some question. Okay, fine. Let me read for about others. How to go about mock test full length especially. I have given around 15 tests as of now, including 6 FLT. Schools have been on a roller coaster ride. Okay, like a couple of them including some others as
Okay,
sharing with
Pooja.
uh. Peter, you want to speak? Please speak up. Hello, Peter. You can speak. I am on mute.
Okay, like the others, don't worry about the mocks, like marks in the mocks. Uh, they don't matter like really. Just for the sake of knowledge, you can solve as many questions as you can test series. But don't worry about those. Like someone who has scored around 120 plus did not clear prelims sometimes. So ignore the marks, just gather the knowledge, like what all the mistakes you have been doing. I hope I have answered your
You have
question.
already answered. Which box of our practice? That's it. Somebody wants to ask us question on audio. Shubham. Okay, Shubham, please go ahead. And others with us, there are many students: Ranki, Utkarsh, Nani Sharma, Pankaj, then Sachin, Chandu, Akhil Ranjan. Those who are with us, if you want to ask any query related to prelims, any subject, I'm not specifying ourselves to environment, you can ask us. Please go ahead. Draw ancient history and medieval history suggestions.
Stick to basics. Stick to basics, Sachin. Just refer to some. I will share some compilations regarding the terms that have been asked, like uh, from Romila Thapar book and all. You can go with that and prepare some themes which have been asked, like Buddhism and Jainism, Indus Valley Civilization, and related to Gupta administration. There are a few areas that UPSC has always asked questions.
Yeah, it's their basically interest areas.
As, as
So those who have asked us regarding ancient and medieval, Please, he has already suggested, go through basics. That's it. And there are 7 to 8 themes, or you can say chapters in ancient and medieval, which are favorite of UPSC. Jainism, Buddhism, Guptas, Ashoka, then your Cholas, Cheras, or Pandyas. I think mostly Cholas they ask, and one from temple. Basically, they ask the ancient architecture. These 5, 6 areas are basically UPSC favorite. Each or the every year they keep on asking questions from these themes. So at least from 7 to 8 themes, if you are able to get 4 to 5 questions correct, that's more than enough.
Ma'am, good
And
evening.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Ma'am, I've analyzed some previous year questions. Most of them are dominated from biodiversity, climate change, and pollution. Is it advisable to read only these three topics, ma'am? For majority of, I think most of them come from 70 to 80% are dominated from these three topics, like biodiversity, climate change, and pollution.
And also flora and fauna. So if you cover biodiversity, pollution, and basics of ecology like basic definitions, that's enough, I think. Organizations, anyhow, you know that they will be unpredictable. Either you can go and attempt them or leave them at. Sridhar, now you can.